Myths busted, the tongue map. But first, let's find out why we have taste in the first place. Scientists recently identified a protein on the tongue which helps us to differentiate between foods which are okay to eat and foods which are spoiled or rotten. This was especially useful to us in prehistoric times when we didn't have our modern methods to check if food is okay to eat. We just had to taste the food and let our taste buds do the work. So here's how the myth goes. There are supposed to be 5 different flavours that can be tasted on the tongue's different sections. The tip of the tongue tastes sweet things. The sides of the tongue closest to the front taste salty things. The sides of the tongue closest to the back taste sour things. The back of the tongue tastes bitter things. And the middle of the tongue tastes umami, a savoury flavour which comes from glutamates and ribonucleotides in food. According to the myth, each part of the tongue is exclusively responsible for tasting its respective flavours. Wine glasses are said to cater to this taste arrangement. The theory of the tongue map came about when German scientist D.P. Hannig in 1901 discovered that the sensitivity of taste buds to different flavours varies around the tongue and peaks slightly in different areas. For example, the aptitude to taste sweetness peaks at the tip of the tongue. In 1492, a Harvard psychologist named Edwin Boring tried to graph out and interpret the results of Hannig's paper. However, his analysis led to misinterpretation, as people took it that less sensitivity to certain flavours meant no ability to taste them at all. This is wrong, as Hannig only discovered that sensitivity varied. Later on, in 1974, a scientist named Virginia Collins proved that in fact there was a variation in sensitivity to 5 basic flavours around the tongue. However, she concluded these variations are very insignificant. She found that anywhere there is taste receptors, including the roof of the mouth and even the epiglottis, the flap that covers the back of the food from the windpipe, can taste all 5 flavours. Recent research has also shown that each of the 8,000 taste buds on the tongue has 50 to 100 receptors for each of the flavours. This once again disproves the theory of the tongue map.